Yeah.
Next tonight, more problems at the Broadway Theatre in Peterborough, with agents, employees, the council and ticket holders saying they've all been left out of pocket. Problems with the former management company mean shows have been cancelled. Anna Todd is outside the Broadway for us now. Anna.
Well, the last 10 years have been a roller coaster ride for Peterborough's Broadway Theatre, from the fire of 2009 to the closure in 2011, with producers and suppliers left owed hundreds of thousands of pounds. There was even a suggestion in 2016 that it might be turned into flats. And now this. Once again, the theatre is on show for all the wrong reasons. It should be a flagship venue for live performance. Instead, the Broadway Theatre's reputation is dying a death. The management company has hit severe financial difficulties, affecting staff, contractors, the local council, and people like Barry and Gwen Briggs. They paid £60 cash for a show that's now been cancelled. They tried to get their money back to no avail.
Initially, I was very upset and shocked that we weren't going to see the show. And then I was probably angry that they'd taken my money without replying to me. If someone had replied and said, look, we've got a real problem, we're trying to sort it out, but this is where we're up to at the moment, you can sort of half forgive it. But the fact that I'm being completely ignored.
The theatre's owner leases the site to Door Charitable Trust, who in turn leased it to Performance Art Ventures. Their job to breathe new life into the venue. Today, no sign of any life. There's absolutely nothing going on in the theatre today. The post is still on the mat, and there's a note here from Door Charitable Trust talking about the termination of the lease of Performance Art Ventures. In it, they say that PAV's worked tirelessly to open and operate the theatre, but have simply faced far too many difficult challenges. They say one might describe PAV as a heroic failure. But that heroic failure has left technical consultant Nick Fox out of pocket by £15,000. He was taken on as a technical consultant last year to support the theatre's reopening.
Initially no problems to get paid, but problems started arising to the point where you would send invoices and reminders, and you would come in 10 days later to find those invoices and reminders that had been sent by post had still sat on the in-tray unopened.
Comedian Ruby Wax performed to 700 punters at the Broadway in April. Warren Lakin's company arranged the booking. Months later, his £10,000 invoice has still not been paid.
This happens very, very rarely. I'd say this is about only the second incident of this happening in the last 10 years.
So he put his invoice in.
That's why we are somewhat distressed, because our dealings with literally hundreds of theatres across the UK and other countries are very much in order to standard terms, and everybody conducts themselves impeccably. In this case, it's been far from that.
Door Charitable Trust says it had no involvement in the management of PAV nor liability for its debts or contracts. It says it's committed to keep the theatre open until 2020, but says ultimately ticket sales are the only way to secure its long-term future. Well, we've put in calls and texts and emails to Performance Arts Ventures, but we've had no response so far. We have had a statement from Door Charitable Trust. They're now managing the theatre. They've told us that they brought in a SWAT team to secure the venue, deal with the immediate problems and investigate the situation. They're also talking to hirers and acts about what happens for them in the future. They're also learning the basics of running a theatre. However, they've spoken to their insolvency professionals, and they've been told that all commitments made by Performance Arts Ventures stay with Performance Arts Ventures. So that means that people who are owed money will have to deal directly with that company.
Thank you very much, Anna. Some news